What's up, everybody? We're continuing down this rabbit hole. We're going to keep on watching videos. I don't know why. Shit drives me nuts, but we're going to do it anyways because this is what people are talking about nowadays. This is what people get worked up about. This is why people can't get along anymore. That's a funny picture. What is going? Is that a? He's got an assault rifle. Anyways, you know, I thought I would bring up Trevor Noah one because I heard he's made a lot of excuses, and to be honest with you, you know, if you can't laugh at shit, I mean, we ain't going nowhere if you guys can't get a sense of humor.
Week, the FBI took an 8-hour vacation to Mar-a-Lago and went home with a bunch of souvenirs. Well, we all had the same question. What were they looking for at Donald Trump's house?
That's true, though.
This weekend, we all found out.
I want to know.
This morning, the newly unsealed search warrant shedding light on what exactly FBI agents were looking.
Once again, that is fucking. I can't even Airbnb a room in that house.
For at Mar-a-Lago.
They got that kind of money.
And what they seized. According to the documents made public by a federal judge, agents were searching for evidence of 3 potential crimes: violations of the Espionage Act, unlawful removal of public records, and obstruction of justice by concealing, altering, or destroying records.
Okay. So I didn't really know all this. Violations of the Espionage Act. Obviously, that's like, you know, like some back-end shady shit. Unlawful removal of public records. So that's just like, you're not supposed to have that stuff while you're taking it. And obstruction of justice. Everybody gets an obstruction of justice charge because we're all like, no, you can't see that shit.
Records to impede an investigation. They found 27 boxes of government records, including 11 sets of classified documents. 4 sets of documents were marked top secret, and 1 marked top secret SCI, a classification reserved for some of the most sensitive intelligence and national security information.
Okay.
Typically only viewed in a highly secure location.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Turns out Trump didn't just have top secret documents. They were top secret SCI. What does SCI stand for, you ask? That's also top secret, you dumbass!
Dude, it's bad when the best news we can get is from a comedy source. Like, the best news that we're going to be able to, like, get from this situation. Like, he's actually answering questions that, like, I'm in my head thinking, and he's answering them. Like, you can't watch CNN or Fox News and actually get these answers. We're going to Trevor Noah. That's where our news is coming from.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know you could have a level of secret above top.
SCI, that's like some, what is it? Law and Order. They should have a Law and Order. SCI.
Did you know this? Yeah. I also don't think it makes sense, right? That's the point of top. If there's something above top, then top is middle, you know?
Top secret plus.
Yeah, top is top, people. Like Top Gun. He's the best fighter pilot. If someone else come in and then they're like Top a Gun, I want my money back. That's not what I was promised. Not to mention, if something is top, but then we find out that there's something above that, then how do we know that that's not the final thing? Then there could be something above that. And then how do we know that there's not something above that? Because there's no top. Like, top has to be the top. Then there's no end. And then, like, space-time is what? Infinite? And then do we even exist? Like, what does this mean? Like, who are we? I'm having a panic attack right now. Stop the show. Stop the... So, it turns out Donald Trump was in possession of top secret documents he wasn't supposed to have. And look, I'm not victim blaming here, but if you ask me, the government is partly responsible. They're partly responsible for labeling the files top secret. Yeah, because think about it. Nobody wants to read boxes of government documents, right? But if it says top secret on it, now everyone's interested.
That's how you find out about the aliens. Oops.
It's the same way you don't label your porn folder porn.
Yeah, memes.
Right? The government should do what we do. Just put secrets in a folder called Taxes 2012 to 2017. Yeah, I've done that my whole life. My only screw up was I did this when I was 12 years old. And then my mother was like, what taxes are you paying when you're 12? And then she busted me for porn and tax evasion. Anyway, the point is, no matter what they labeled, Donald Trump wasn't supposed to have these documents at his house. And in case you're wondering why these documents are top secret, well, hold on to your butts, because what Trump took home could blow them right off.
The Washington Post has reported that among the material sought by federal agents was related to nuclear weapons programs.
If you get into nuclear-related documents, That is the highest level. It does not get any more serious than that.
Some of this could be information about adversaries. Some of this could be about nuclear weapon design. Some of this could be about our nuclear arsenals or our launch procedures.
Are you shitting me? Donald Trump might have kept the world's nuclear secrets in his basement at Mar-a-Lago? The same.
It's a nice basement, though. Come on. It's a lot. It's not like my sub basement. It's not like a man cave down there.
Place Rudy Giuliani sleeps to avoid the sunlight? That is so irresponsible! Because you realize the worst case scenario with these documents is that Trump sold them to like Saudi Arabia. The best case scenario is that he just lay in bed with them and rubbed him all over his naked body. Actually not. I'm gonna flip that. The worst case scenario is that he rubbed them naked on his body. Hopefully he just sold them to the Saudis. Hopefully. Oh, and by the way, just today, to add to this whole saga, Trump posted that in the raid by the FBI of Mar-a-Lago, they stole my 3 passports. 1 expired, along with everything else. And I can see why Trump is pissed.
That's a nice
if they
mad
took his
face.
passports. I mean, he's the guy who wanted to build the wall, and now he's gonna need to sneak into Mexico. Calm as a bitch. Also, why does Donald Trump even need a passport?
Right.
There is no one on earth
No.
that looks or sounds
No.
like this man. No one. He could land on a distant planet, and the aliens, they would be, we've seen TV, welcome, Donald Trump. They'd be like, thank you, now please take me to your 3-boobed woman. And by the way, you do realize there's a 15% chance Trump just misplaced his passport, right?
Right.
It's possible.
Like, he's super angry. It's like when you're like talking to your wife and you're like, dude, I put it right here. I know, seriously. I put it, you must have moved it. And then you find it in like your car where you dropped it.
Happens all the time. You think the FBI took something and you find it in your sock drawer. Yeah, like for all you know, maybe Melania moved them. You know, it's like, oh no, I guess now I have to go back to Slovenia by myself. Bye, Donald. Bye. You know what's been the most fun? The most fun in all of this is how Trump and the Red Caps are working so hard to invent new excuses for why this crime wasn't a crime. Because you remember when the story first broke, right? They were saying things like, there's nothing at Mar-a-Lago except a bunch of notes from Eric, and if they did find something, the FBI must have planted it. Well, forget all that, forget all of it. That's like 2 days ago, right? They've got a fresh shipment of excuses today, starting with, it was homework.
The former president is offering a new line of defense for taking these documents to his Mar-a-Lago home. A statement released by Trump's office Friday night contends that everyone takes work home sometimes.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's...
Did he really say that? Did he say that he's just taking it home? Just, just wanted to go over it.
True, everyone does take work home sometimes, but not Donald Trump. The man barely took work to work. And also, by the way, it's not taking work home with you if you no longer have the job. All right, can we agree on that? All right? You don't have the job. You can't take work home with you. Like if you get fired from your babysitting job, but you still go pick up the kid from school, that's just kidnapping. But if you don't like that excuse, that's fine, that's fine. Trump's got another one. Like, how about Obama?
President Trump has been making the...
Dude, we can't stop blaming Obama for stuff. Dude, I heard somebody say that he lived in the basement of the White House and still controls the White House, and that's why shit's all fucked up. Like, that poor dude. It's like at your job when somebody gets fired and you keep blaming them for all the shit that's gone wrong. Like, you didn't order cheese? Yeah, fucking Ryan, dude. Fucking Ryan.
The baseless and false claim that former President Obama took more than 30 million classified documents when he left the White House.
Donald Trump tweeted.
It's like it's a Dr. Evil moment. 30 million. 30 million. It's like a made up. That's not real, right?
Obama kept 33 million pages of documents.
33
much of
million?
them classified. How many of them pertain to nuclear? Word is lots.
Word is lots.
Okay. First of all, this is just completely made up. In fact, the National Archives came out and said it is not true. But also, for the sake of the argument, let's say it was true. These people are the same people who have spent 15 years saying Obama is basically the devil. But then when they get into trouble, they're like, it's fine, we just did the same thing as the devil. And also, did you pick up that Barack Hussein Obama?
Yeah, they love
that
that shit.
Touch.
They like drop that one
Just
in
to
there.
remind the people who he really is.
Yeah, because he shares the same name.
I know what Trump is doing. He's trying to drum up old Islamophobia, but everybody knows that that's Barack's middle name. It doesn't sound nefarious anymore. You know? It just sounds like you're his mom. Barack Hussein Obama, get down here and clean up this mess right now. I'm coming, Mom. But if you don't like that excuse, it's cool, baby, it's cool. Trump's got another one for you. It's about how he declassified these documents in his mind.
And a new defense emerged overnight from a conservative journalist tied to Trump, who read a statement from the former president's office.
He had a standing order that documents removed from the Oval Office and taken to the residence were deemed to be declassified the moment he removed them.
Oh, that's an interesting excuse. Anything Trump took home with him was automatically declassified because he had a standing order.
Solid.
It's also super convenient that no one has ever heard about this rule until he got busted for having top secret documents at his house, but whatever. I've actually heard this defense before. Yeah, usually it's when people get busted for having an affair, you know? They'll be like, no, actually, I didn't cheat on you. I'd already broken up with you in my mind on the way to their house, and then on the way home, I decided to give us another chance. Come here, baby, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. So there you have it. 3 brand new, fresh excuses. Oh, what? Oh, that's still not enough for you? Oh, you're particular.
How many days has this been?
Then maybe what you need is
like
a little bit of
maybe
this.
a week old.
NBC has a piece out quoting sources that say the chaotic nature of Donald Trump's exit from the White House contributed to sensitive documents being taken to Mar-a-Lago.
Then there were reports that Trump packed in a rush. Quote, when it finally dawned on Donald Trump in the twilight of his presidency that he wouldn't be living at the White House for another 4 years, he had a problem. He had barely packed and had to move out quickly.
Oh, just whoops.
Oh my God. Oh, this is the greatest excuse of all time. Trump's people are saying because he didn't think he was leaving the White House, he packed in a hurry when he left. Yeah, he was so busy planning the coup, he didn't even think about packing. Is that what happened?
I accidentally grabbed those nuclear
codes. I wasn't trying to steal
codes.
these documents. I was trying to steal the election. Why would I pack when I thought I'd have another 10 or 20 years in the White House? It makes no sense. Hello?
Well, that's insane. I mean, like he isn't the smartest dude. I know people like to give him credit for, having money. We don't even know that he has the money that he says he has. He has a lot of assets. I mean, more assets than me or you have. So that's potentially some kind of success. But when it comes down to it, the things that he says, man, they're just not really smart. Like that last one, I was just in a hurry, and so I accidentally took these documents I probably shouldn't have. Once again, that's the level of privilege me or you will never be able to experience in our life. That doesn't hold up in court. Nothing's gonna happen to this dude, because nothing ever happens to these dudes. Going back all the way to Roman times when you could literally have somebody murdered, and the worst, if you were found guilty and you were a wealthy aristocrat, you were asked to move 100 miles outside of Rome. And even then, half the time they just snuck back into the city when they wanted to. We still live in those times. People like Donald Trump, like Joe Biden, like all politicians, they have a level of privilege that we don't. If you put yourself in that instance and say those excuses as though you're going to get away with, that there's no way. You would be in prison. You would be in jail. There's no way. Those excuses are ridiculous. And the fact that we have to come here and watch somebody, and I do enjoy comedy. I like seeing people making a little fun of it, but someone needs to make fun of this shit, because it's dumb. Like, the fact that we're out there and we believe the stuff that we're being told, that, like, when Donald Trump says something like he accidentally just threw some shit in a box and, you know, ended up with it at the house, just happened to be super, super, super top secret. If you believe that, I don't know what to say, man. But we got to do a little more research. We got to, like, I don't know, look into it a little better, like do some self-reflection. I don't know. But do that, guys. Stop hating each other. Start doing some reflection. Start looking out for each other. You're all Americans. Thank you.